Have you ever finished breakfast and felt more tired than before you ate? Or maybe your stomach felt heavy, or your blood sugar crashed mid-morning? You're not alone. As we age, our bodies respond differently to certain foods, especially the first meal of the day. What used to be fine in our 40s or 50s might now leave us sluggish, bloated, or even feeling anxious. That's why breakfast is one of the most important things we can pay attention to after 60. It sets the tone for the rest of the day, your energy, your mood, your digestion, and even your memory. The good news is, making a few smart changes to your morning plate can have a powerful impact. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. You just need to know what to skip and what to enjoy more often. So in this video, we're going to look at 4 common breakfast foods that might be doing more harm than good, and 4 that can help you feel sharper, stronger, and more balanced all day long. Let's start with the foods to steer clear of. These are the ones that might seem harmless or even healthy, but can actually drain your energy, cause inflammation, or mess with your digestion. The first one is flavored instant oatmeal packets. Now, oatmeal by itself can be great, but the kind that comes in those little packets with flavors like maple, brown sugar, or apple cinnamon? They're loaded with added sugar and artificial flavoring. What you get is a quick sugar spike followed by a crash. Not exactly what you want when you're trying to stay sharp. And over time, those crashes can mess with your metabolism and mood. If you love oatmeal, try making plain oats and sweetening them naturally with cinnamon or a few berries instead. Next, be cautious of breakfast pastries. Things like danishes, croissants, or even store-bought muffins. They might feel comforting, especially with your morning coffee, but most of them are made with refined white flour, processed oils, and lots of sugar. That's a triple whammy for inflammation, sluggish digestion, and weight gain. Plus, they don't keep you full, so you'll be hungry again before lunch. Now, don't worry. We're not saying you can never enjoy a treat again, but when these foods become your daily habit, they can slowly chip away at your energy, focus, and even independence. We've got 2 more to avoid, and then we'll jump into the breakfast foods that actually help your brain and body feel younger. You might even find some new favorites to look forward to in the morning. Let's keep going with the breakfast choices that might be quietly working against your health, even if they seem innocent at first glance. The third food to be cautious of is processed breakfast meats, like bacon and sausage. Now, I know they taste good, and they've been a breakfast staple for years. But many of these meats are high in saturated fat and sodium, which isn't great for heart health, especially as we age. And then there are the preservatives, like nitrates and nitrites, that have been linked to inflammation and even increased cancer risk. If you love a savory breakfast, there are better ways to get your protein in the morning without those risks. The fourth one might surprise you. Fruit juice. Yep, even orange juice. While it might seem healthy because it comes from fruit, the problem is how concentrated it is. Most store-bought juices are stripped of fiber and loaded with natural sugars that hit your bloodstream fast, just like soda. Without the fiber of the whole fruit, your blood sugar can spike and crash, leaving you foggy or tired. Instead, go for a whole orange, apple, or a handful of berries. That way, you still get the vitamins and flavor, plus the fiber that slows sugar absorption and supports digestion. All right, now that we've talked about what to avoid, let's focus on the good stuff, the foods you should absolutely include in your morning routine to help you feel energized, alert, and ready to enjoy your day. First up is a simple one, but incredibly powerful: eggs. They're rich in protein and healthy fats, which help keep you full and your energy stable. But here's the real secret. Eggs are packed with choline, a nutrient that supports brain function and memory. Whether you like them scrambled, boiled, or in a veggie omelet, eggs are a breakfast champion for folks over 60. And no, you don't have to fear the cholesterol if you're eating them in moderation. Most doctors now agree that eggs can be part of a healthy diet. Another excellent choice, Greek yogurt, the plain, unsweetened kind. It's high in protein, great for your muscles and bones, and full of probiotics that support gut health. A healthy gut means better digestion, a stronger immune system, and even improved mood. Try topping it with a few slices of banana, some flaxseed, or a handful of berries for extra fiber and flavor. What we choose to eat first thing in the morning can either help our bodies thrive or slowly wear us down. And the best part? Making these small shifts doesn't mean giving up joy. It means inviting more energy, clarity, and confidence into your day. Let's keep going. There are 2 more breakfast foods that are especially helpful for those of us in our 60s, 70s, and beyond. Stick with me. Let's finish strong with the last 2 breakfast foods that truly deserve a place on your plate, especially after 60. One wonderful choice that's often overlooked is oatmeal. Not the instant packets loaded with sugar, but real whole oats, steel cut or rolled. Oats are packed with a special kind of fiber called beta-glucan, which is fantastic for your heart. It helps lower bad cholesterol and supports healthy blood sugar levels. Plus, oatmeal is warm, comforting, and easy on the stomach. You can even prep it the night before as overnight oats and top it with cinnamon, nuts, or a few berries for flavor and extra nutrients. Now, the final breakfast food you'll want to include might surprise you: leafy greens. Yes, even at breakfast. A handful of spinach or kale tossed into an omelet, blended into a smoothie, or even added to a savory breakfast bowl can make a big difference. These greens are loaded with vitamins like K and C, as well as minerals like calcium and magnesium, nutrients that support bone health, brain function, and even blood pressure. They help reduce inflammation and keep your body strong and steady. And here's the best part. None of these changes need to be overwhelming. You don't have to toss out everything in your pantry or suddenly become a nutrition expert. All it takes is a little intention in the morning, one smart swap, one nourishing habit at a time. So, let's take a breath and reflect for a moment. If you've been starting your mornings with sugary cereals, processed meats, or fruit juice, don't worry. You're not alone, and you haven't done anything wrong. But now that you know better, you can do better. You can nourish your body with whole foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, oats, and leafy greens, and you'll feel the difference. More energy, better focus, a calmer stomach, and most importantly, a sense of control over your health. Every day is a new chance to take care of yourself, to show yourself that aging doesn't mean losing power. It means gaining wisdom and using that wisdom to make choices that serve you well. If you found this helpful, I'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to breakfast in the morning? Or is there something you're thinking of changing after watching this? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more uplifting practical advice to help you live your best life, no matter your age. Here's to mornings that nourish not just your body, but your confidence, your joy, and your future. You've earned it.